my millions into gold bars, okay?
And then they're
I've
gonna
seen the commercials. I know that gold is doing well.
I've seen the billboards. Yeah, you're right about that. Until they say we're done with gold too.
No, never. You can never be done with gold. All right, Whitney, none of us are winning the Powerball. Let's be real. So let's move on to the weather, something that will impact your life. Yeah.
I love it when everyone says like millions or billions. It reminds me of Austin Powers. Remember that movie?
Millions.
Okay, moving on to the weather. We are very close to that average. This afternoon hit 61 in Waco, as you can see. Overall, calm and quiet weather. We stayed overcast. A couple of breaks in the clouds west of 35. Other than that, like I said, calm and quiet. Winds have been out of the south 10-15 miles an hour. We topped out in the lower 60s, now falling into the 50s over the next hour area wide as the sun does get ready to set. Right now it is 5:15, 59 in Gatesville, 58 out in Mexia. Zoomed all the way out to show you regionally we are calm and quiet actually. Lots of us dealing with this high pressure. If for some reason you're flying to the Rockies or the West Coast tomorrow, you may have travel delays. The rest of the nation, you should be good to go in terms of the weather anyway. Let's zoom in and show you potentially a couple of sprinkles are falling if that's hitting the ground. By the way, what is it called when rain comes out of a cloud, evaporates before it hits the surface? Virga. You learned something new today. May have some of that as we roll on into the overnight hours and tomorrow as well. Speaking of tomorrow, we're going to have some cloud cover in place in the morning hours. Wake up on the warm side considering we are halfway officially through December. Low is going to be between about 50 and 55 degrees. As you can see, I mentioned some cloud cover and potentially a little bit of rain here and there. None of it's going to be heavy. None of it's going to be widespread. Likely, like I said, some sprinkles in the mix. Favored for the most part to the east of I-35, especially the Brazos Valley and between basically College Station and Houston, East Texas as well. Following this timestamp by my head right here, you can see mid-morning, potentially a few more sprinkles. The great majority of the viewing area does not see precipitation. It's like 10-20% at most, and again, favoring east. You can see that clouds finally start to break up as the day goes on. We roll on into the afternoon hours with partly cloudy skies clearing from west to east. When does the front get here? The next front is going to get here on Thursday, not tomorrow. Winds are going to shift out of the north. The sun is going to be out though, and this is a weak frontal boundary compared to the one that we just saw. Excuse me, my microphone's moving a little bit and I don't want it to mess up the volume, so I'm going to step off camera here as we go through regional futurecasts, which is going to tell the same story. This model's overdoing it a little bit in terms of precipitation for tomorrow. Again, sprinkles mainly east of 35. We are still going to top out in the 60s, even though a front is on the way. It is not going to do much for our temperatures. And again, the front is going to be not tomorrow, on Thursday. Tomorrow's just our best shot for precipitation, and again, it's not a very big one. We roll on into Thursday. Winds will shift out of the north. It will be windy on Thursday, first out of the south and then the north. Winds out of the south on Friday morning. Why am I mentioning this? Because if we are seeing some stray 15-mile-an-hour gusts, we wake up in the upper 30s near 40. It will probably feel like we're freezing, but not be freezing on Friday morning. You see, we rebound nicely into the 60s by that afternoon. We were talking about earlier in the newscast how we like warm weather in Bailey. Look at that right there. It is going to be very warm this upcoming weekend. I'm talking about, look at this on the 7-day forecast. 70s, 70s, 70s. It's like that Oprah meme where it's like, you get 70s, you get 70s. That's 5 days here on the 7-day forecast, which is wild considering you can see that Sunday we are officially in winter. Don't forget, you can always get all of this 24/7 right now on 6 Plus.
Officially